I'm about ready to put on the 22's. Got my little air compressor out, everything ready to roll. But first I wanted to show, many of you asked about how I lifted up the ass end. So I'm going to show how I have it, how I get that working. Okay, well, as all of you know, Lincolns come stock with factory air ride suspension. But with my knowledge, I've tapped into that system, tapped into the solenoids on each airbag, and I'm able to air up my Lincoln manually with this Schrader valve right here. Add air, lift up the ass end whenever I want, lower it. But right now I'm going to lift it in order to fit those 22's. I don't have to lift it much. It's just for, I guess, so I don't rub down the road later on. Alright, right here I'm going to show you guys how I got this wired to the solenoids. I can open and close them whenever I want. I'm going to lower it right here. You might be able to hear the air coming out. Or you can see it lowering. There it goes, you see it? It's about as low as I'm going to go for now. Okay, so right now I'm going to go ahead and lift it up. Got the solenoid turned on, so they're open. So here we go. You might hear the compressor kick on, a little loud. That'll be good for my 22's. I might even drop it just a little after I get them on there. But I went from almost laying frame to about 8 inches higher. It's pretty good. Typical thing, of course, you gotta lift your car up. So up here under the car, get ready to jack it up. Looks like I got a leaky rear end. Something I'm gonna have to look into a little later. That's just the impact. 13/16. Go ahead and zip them off. That's about it. There we go. Now we're off. Looks good. Got good brakes. Always check my brakes whenever I'm changing my wheels. Looking here, but expecting everything, seeing everything's in good order. Here's my airbags. May get a little wiring. You can't see in there, but in there I got the airbag solenoids wired differently, and I got them plumbed differently. All coming up to this single hose right here, and this is the hose you guys seen popping out my tank, which is right there. That's what supplies both airbags with air. Alright, took my rims out of storage. Thanks to Oregon's beautiful road system. Got this one a little bent. I don't know if you can see here. Minor dent right there. So I'm gonna put this one in the back. I don't know if it's the best, but I'd rather have my back wiggling a little than my steering. So that's what I'm gonna do next. After I get that, I'll check each air pressure. Got good tread. Got these tires eBay. Order them straight from Hong Kong. See the brand? I think they're Wanlees. This is a tire size. 255/30 R22s. Very low pro. I believe they're 22 by 9 and a half, 9 inch. I'm not too sure, but big old nice lip, full rear wheel drive, offset. But ride them every summer, take them off during the winter months. It's early February, mid-February I should say. So I'm gonna throw them back on, start rolling these. Okay, I'm getting ready to throw these on. Yesterday I actually tried them on my Lexus, which is the exact same bolt pattern, 5 on 4.5 or 5 by 114, I believe. But they're about 75 pounds each compared to a stock wheel, which I believe is about 35 pounds. Here we go, got them on. If you want to look closer right here, this tire had actually been on the front before. You can see marks from where it had been rubbing on the upper fender well. I believe on the other tire there's actually a good chunk of rubber missing just from that. Just for security, I always like to torque down my lug nuts, 85 foot-pounds. I know a lot of people won't bother doing that, but I like to. Give me a sense of security. So this is the last one. Got 3 of them on. This is the 4th one. I didn't want to bore you guys with the process. The other one's pretty much the same. So I'll go ahead and do this last one. There you have it. All 4 wheels installed. Here in a minute, might lower the ass end, be much more level with the front end. You can see how big of a gap there is now, how much taller the car is now. But we'll drop it just a hair, go from there. These wheels are 22 by 9.5 Divino Verbs. Got them at Les Schwab a couple years back. Alright, so I'm taking out my little valve core here out of the Schrader valve. Go ahead and drop it down. I'm gonna have my wife tell me about where it looks good, where it's level with the front, and then we'll stop from there.
A little more. Yeah?
How's that look?
Looks good.
A lot of people on the posting comments asking me what do I do for the spring, if I have springs or my airbags. Well, I do have airbags. That's my second set I've gone through. My first set went out. I went to these springs right here, which I got off I believe a Crown Vic. I'm not sure. I believe there was a Crown Vic. But I rode these for a little while. They actually even sagged just a bit. The rear end sagged a bit. I even put these spacers in them out a bit, but they still sag just a hair. But that's why I went back to the bags. I would love a custom airbag setup, but of course I can't afford that shit. And then I'm not sure if I want to put my car into that, and I just keep the stock ride going on and go from there and keep it like that.